Good day, everybody. It's Max, and welcome back to InfraSpace. The experiment continued. You betcha. And in this case, we are now going for 3/4 of that 20K. So we're at 15,000 and change K now. Of course, we want the 20K. And to get there, that means we got to bring on another neighborhood. So let's get in there, put that next neighborhood in. All right, we're back into it again, and here, of course, was our latest neighborhood that got up to 15K and change. I've been going around adding jobs. I've actually, since the last recording, it's probably played about 5+ hours, hence the total of like 33,000 concrete and almost 40,000 steel. There's a lot of stuff just to tweak, right? Unlike District 1, where basically there's two sides of highway, right? There's this side's providing stuff, and then the other side is providing stuff. In this district, only one side is providing the stuff, and it's this side. And this has made this road much busier than the roads over on the other side, even with using the highest speed roads. So this is a roundabout, but it's not a real roundabout. I actually had to build this like this because the computer was having, the program was having this real difficult time of keeping cars in certain lanes until I wanted them to change lanes. And without this fake rotary here, it would try and shove everybody into the left-hand lane to make this turn, even though I had multiple lanes turning. I checked lanes in and out. I'd rebuilt it several times. I've tried several different building methods. The only way I could get this to work was to actually have the cars go past the road, come back around on it, hence the roundabout, and yeah, sort of works now. I know, but it's really weird. It's really weird. So it's a roundabout that's not a real roundabout. This one kind of got it to half fool itself. Yes. Again, don't like how it's set up, but at least it's working good enough that everybody isn't trying to shove themselves into the first left lane and cause traffic jams from here to Timbuk 9. It's not pretty, but it's working. If they would just do what they are supposed to be doing with the lane lines that I put in for them, it would be fine, but they don't. So it is what it is. But we've had to do there's been a lot of tweaking going on, like a lot of road tweaking here with the home appliances, of course, to try and alleviate some of this jamming effect. But not only that, but to alleviate some of the jamming effect going on with just the amount of resources needed to keep these factories running, right? So, I mean, so like now, for example, at one time we were bringing in iron on the left, copper on the right. Now we are bringing it down both sides with this copper split middle. Inside lanes, so outside lanes, inside lanes, just to make sure that the lanes all keep moving and everything's moving freely. Again, another example of this would be up here in the robot factory, nanotubes, right? Of course, we have the nanotube factories, of course, and the neural processors. And I mean, there's a lot of factory going on here, right? I mean, there's a lot of factory going on. And to make this all work, right, takes a lot of tweaking, a lot of tinkering. We had to make sure that everything's just right to keep this balance going. And though this is basically done, this factory is, there's things that we got to keep tweaking and, perfecting a little bit and making sure everything's working good because, hey, we like all the things. In fact, I might even need a few more of these guys. But we are very close on the job front, so we got to start bringing some people in. So let's get to it. All right, and hopefully things don't blow up. Now, in fact, I am so concerned about things blowing up. I've broken the neighbor. I broke this neighbor down into 2 sections. I'm very tempted to break this neighborhood down in again, but you know what? We're gonna run the risk one more time. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit the pause button here. We're gonna get our highways out. You betcha. I am probably going to make several regretting decisions on this, but that is all right. It's not the first time I've made several regretting decisions. You know, I will have to check the roads on these. The road lines, again, will all need to be double-checked. Make sure that, you know, they're not crossing where they're not supposed to be crossing and all that foolishness. You know what, I'm going to put you there anyway because you're coming right out of that train station, and that kind of scares me a little bit, to be honest. Let's not go too far. Okay, yeah, we want 3 more. We're going to allow 3 more. Okay, there's 1. There's 2. And this is the last one. Okay, so let's make sure we didn't blow anybody up. Yeah, see, I you know, just do that, right? I'm fine. And like, look at this cross-hatching pattern stuff. Like, why do that? Why does it? Oh, gee. I realize why it's doing it. It's really trying to be helpful and not being very helpful. I would rather by default it put in default lines like this, right? Which would be a standard logic line for an intersection. Then, if I want to make it different, let me come in and make it different. All right? Don't try to outguess me already because you're doing a terrible job at it. Let me tell you. Terrible job. All right? Your terrible job is making a terrible mess for me to have to keep going back and fixing. And, you know, that's the thing. So, nevertheless, we're going to get these in here, though. Well, I've got to. If I were to launch this beforehand, it would literally lose its mind. You know, we would be in trouble. There would be so much trouble if I tried to start this up now. Nope. No way. I can just see the home computers just blowing up and just saying, you know what? Nobody needs computers in this district. No way. And I'd be like, but yeah, they need computers. And they'd be like, why? The roads say they don't need computers. And I'd be like, I don't care if the road says they need computers or not. I'm telling you they need computers. And they'd be like, yeah, but the roads don't think so. The roads are kind of saying they don't need computers. Okay, so that's going to handle that. Now I got to hook them in this way. Yeah, I know. That's kind of a weird thing, isn't it? Which, of course, is going to mess up these roads because, unfortunately, that is a thing. So we're going to slam that in there and that one there and that one there. You bet. This isn't actually too long. This is only like 6 long, so this shouldn't be too bad, right? Because there's nothing after this. So now this, of course, is going to mess up this lane here. Yep. Because we would allow you to drive straight through. It's perfectly fine. You know? Yeah, like don't leave that lane that I have fought so hard to get you into because you guys just didn't want to get into it. Okay, so that should now do that. This one, of course, we've had to add another meat processing, another fine foods processor, and of course another stadium because, of course, this is going to have X amount of houses. We might need even one more stadium, and we are definitely going to need more parks. Holy smokes, Max. Like, what are you doing here, buddy? You know this is going to be like them begging for parks. You know that, right? Yeah. This is a thing. Okay, yeah, but they're going to need parks. You know that. We got the schools in. Okay, let's just get this thing started and see what happens. Thanks for the visualizations. I don't need them. So this, of course, is going to make a few things excited. Now, in part, some of it won't be excited because it'll be like, hey, we already got some home appliances in there. We already filled some of this stuff up. Yeah, when we accidentally connected this part of the city into this part before I cut it off, some of this had been upgraded. Yeah. So, you know, that's kind of a bonus in a way, because it's going to take some of that traffic pressure off of the home appliances coming down from up there. But we're about to add a bunch of pressure, of course, because, hey, guess what? We want to add a bunch of computers. You bet. Yep, we're adding computers. And, of course, when you add computers, you know, people want to, we're going to do this. Yep. And then we're gonna come up here, switch over to this, and we're gonna go, yeah, computers, yay. Right on. And then we're gonna come up here, and we're gonna go like this. I might not have left myself enough room. That's all right. I'm okay with that. It's only room. There we go. Look, I even give them an extra one. There. They can have an extra one. And, of course, they're going to probably need a few sand miners. Now, we are going to start ending up a little short. But we're not going to panic on that just yet. Nope. Because population's about to grow. You betcha. 15.5. So, I mean, like, we're literally running like 5 jobs behind. Come on, give me a break. Okay, you know, maybe he's even a bit intense with the city at the moment. So, of course, we got people moving around with the foods and the things. Oh, we got a building that's just upgraded. Oh, they're gonna upgrade again. Wow. All right, they got their stuff going on, right? We got some good meals going in there. Boom. I'm assuming home robots are going to be delivered here in a sec. And, of course, we got culture right here. You should drive some culture over to them guys. You know, do that. Do the things. But overall, I'm just keeping an eye out for the traffic, right? You know, we have a lot of computers coming up this road really fast all of a sudden. Right, so this is why I'm keeping a very close eye on things. And maybe well, no, I'm not. You know what? I'm not building a bypass. I am not building a bypass for this. They will work this out. Gosh darn it! Like, work this out. Make things happen. You know, this isn't the end of the world. You guys can work this out. You know, all right. Yeah, and I mean, even if you have to, just take this way and then turn in. You know, just make things happen, all right? And, of course, they're going to work their way up here a little bit. We got a bunch of home appliances coming down here. It's always busy. The train is always busy. It's dropping off them the VR educations, you know. There we go. See, eh? And then they come flying out of their road, and they're doing relatively well. Wow, you guys are upgrading really fast, like much quicker than I expected. No, I didn't want that. Wow, okay. Cool. Like, yeah, like 2 people live in this building. How many people live in this one? None. Nobody lives here. You guys have already got that upgraded. Look, these guys have upgraded so bad that they've collided. That happens all the time on hills. Once buildings get so big, they start smashing the tops of each other. It's kind of funny, actually. Yeah, the amount of buildings I've had to fix as the tops of them just kind of crash into each other as they're building upwards. Engineering, it's a wonderful profession. Yep, yeah. Like, yep, this is perfectly fine. See, like all of a sudden, you can't do this anymore. Why? Why is that? Like, everything was fine, and now it's not fine. And that's not good. Okay, well, you know what? We're gonna take you, and we're just gonna put you over here for now, okay? There, that'll give you enough room all of a sudden, so you don't take the top of that building off. So you're going to get some good meals. We're going to send you some culture, because that's what we're doing. Wow, this one's really flying along this time. Habitat, yeah, upgrade. Yeah, you're all upgrading. You know, are you? Oh, okay. Well, you got culture. So did you. Okay, and you're getting culture too. People, like 2 people have moved in, and you're all getting the culture and the things. Okay, well this is good. I mean, I'm okay with this. We do have a little bit of traffic going on, but overall, nothing. Not gonna panic on it. Not gonna panic on it. You know, like I said, I've put about 5 hours worth of hard work to make sure that traffic problems were being kept down to a minimum. Yeah, that's a word. It's a very important word, because that's definitely something that I needed to happen. Yeah, so see, look at all this traffic that's coming out here. Zoom zoom. Yes, do the things. Do all the things. Let's see the production overview. Well, yeah, there's no numbers in the red. I mean, the science is turned off, so it's in the red. So, yeah, whatever. It's fine. Have to watch that power. It's going to get really close here soon. 13,170, 13,053. In fact, I probably should take care of that now before that becomes a thing. We'll just swap over here. Sorry, wow, gee whiz. Sorry about that. Man, the screen just the screen just had a life of its own all of a sudden. It was like, yeah, I'm gonna flip-flop everywhere. I'm the flip-flopper. Okay, cool, but listen, can we have some power? We got enough concrete and steel, more than enough concrete and steel to make this happen. So, you know, if you just be so kind as to put the power in there, we're good, right? All right, there we go. I'm sure we'll find, we got tops of mountains here. We got all kinds of places to put solar panels. I'm not worried about that. Whatever. If I have to put solar panels on top of every one of these hills to make sure we got enough power, we got enough power to make it to the end of the gig. You betcha. So they are definitely upgrading. Just don't have anybody living in them at the moment. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm really glad. I'm really glad this whole neighborhood just kind of popped up and said, hey, you know, it's all groovy. It's groovy in the neighborhood. And I'm like, yeah, it is, you know. And yeah, look, we got pink cars being delivered over here. Oh, look, here. Yep, this is oh, no, not one, but 2. Oh, that's a shame. Yep, just take the tops of each other off. Yep, that's listen, let me see if I can't fix this. We will do that. Can we get you to move over? Listen, can you share a little space, man? All right, there we go. We got that side taken care of. Now this one's gonna be a little trickier because this oxygen's not exactly like small. But do you got enough room to get in there? All right, yeah, there we go. See, I'm telling you, I don't know. I think the engineers are 15th generational cousins of the Leaning Tower of Pisa engineer, and they had, you know, conversations which may or may not be affecting certain contexts. Meanwhile, we got a little bit of a traffic jam going on here. Hello, listen, that lane here seems to be kind of empty at the moment. So listen, how about we do this? Just for a minute, right? Let's just do that for a minute, because that middle lane is not really being used that much, and we'll just empty that out. Now, I have had to do this a couple of times, especially on big releases when you know, we bring entire neighborhoods online. It's just the way it is, right? The trains get all kind of hoochie backed up, and you know, the middle lane, you know, isn't always in use, so we always want to make sure that we can try to, you know, slide a few cars around. But then then you get guys doing like this 2-lane shuffle. There's no need for the 2-lane shuffle. Just move over one lane and keep driving, and you'll do fine. No, you just gotta have to mess that up, aren't you? Okay, well, we'll see how they do. Now, of course, we do got people actually turning off into these new zones. Habitat 6, yeah, these are definitely Habitat 6 stuff. You betcha. Yeah, it's Habitat 6. Oh, we got, oh, gee. More collisions. Just hold on a second. Oh, man, these are not good. Dude, you don't understand. Like, there is no room here. Like, there is no room. Like, I mean, I can't squeeze this around even if I wanted to squeeze this around, dude. Like, you know, the food people are here. They want to eat. Okay, let me do something here for a second. Let me figure this out. All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do something like I don't know. We're doing something like that, and then we're gonna put you like that. Is that gonna work? Okay, possibly. So we're gonna take this other one now. We're gonna try the same trick, right? You got a little bit of room. We don't need to do that trick with you. Okay, there. Carry on. And something tells me these two are about to have a big argument. Yeah, I'll betcha. And so are those two. Man, some neighborhoods, you know. You just got to watch out for some neighborhoods. But they are upgrading. They are definitely upgrading. And we just need the people. We just need the people to move in. I could put another landing pad in. We could do that. Because I only have 2 landing pads on this one. I got like 18 landing pads over on the other side. I probably could just borrow one of theirs. Listen, you guys over here. You guys are really crazy with all the landing pads. Yeah, this is a waste, right? Listen, I'm gonna borrow one of your landing pads. Is that all right? Cool. Because you guys don't need it anyway. Oh, yeah, we got another problem. Listen, I need you to stick this landing pad in here somewhere. All right, there, do that. Okay, well, we knew this was gonna be a problem, so let's just move that up, and then we'll move this one around. Luckily, this road does have a little bit of movement play on it, so we can probably kind of get ahead of this one. Okay, there we go. All right, that's groovy. Groovy. All right, so you got to bring in some people now. Oh, yeah, there go the pink cars. We see the pink cars driving around. Yep. All kinds of people are moving in. That's good. Like to see that number, 1651. You betcha, because that's going to take me to 1750. Wow, I have not taken a whole cut. It's 23 minutes in. That's how intense this video is going. Listen. I mean, you're getting to see this real time here, people. Oh, yeah, we'll take that. I will take that. If you can squeeze it, I will feel it. All right. Yes, do it. That's looking good. We're looking good. It's looking real good. You know what? You know what's looking really good? I'm going to do that, and then I am going to do this in preparation of our next neighborhood. Just kind of getting ahead of the game now before somebody blows it up. You know. So in this case, I mean, we are literally at 25 minutes. I can't believe it. I mean, this one has just rolled right on, right? And looks really good. We just literally got to wait this one out. Let's have a look at the factories. Make sure they're doing okay. Because that's always the other trick to this stuff, right? We want to make sure the factories are okay. So what we're not seeing is any backup, okay? And not to say you want backup, right? It's not like we're looking for backup. Listen, look, listen right here, mister. You guys could use that lane, okay? Now, out here, what do we got going on? Yeah, you know what? You could do this. And you know what? I think because there's very little traffic coming down that road, you guys could do that. I mean, come on. Let's all learn to share a road, right? I mean, come on. Do a little bit of traffic management here, okay? But we are not seeing any backup. Okay, well, he has 4. I'm glad to see he has 4. He has 2. They have 2 and 1. Because that means that at least they're not being overwhelmed, right? You know, that's and that's important. That's definitely important. So we want to give you guys 5 more because now we've got the peoples in to give you the jobs for them. All right, so we're gonna do that and that and that and that and that, and we're gonna come up here and give you a little bit more of this and this. Yep, you betcha. And at some point in time, I'm going to fix all these power poles so I can actually clean that up. And then, of course, we're going to give you a little bit of this and this. Yep. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. And I think we're looking the same here, right? We haven't got any real storage hoggers, right? It's been pretty good so far. Yep. I was prepared for you. I was prepared for you, dude. Look. I already got the land cleaned up already for you. How's our home appliances looking? I think they're looking pretty good myself. Look, yeah, there's not even any major traffic pouring out of them. Yeah, and we've got lots of backup in that, so we are actually doing really good there. Let's swing up to home robots and make sure they're doing all right. And again, these are pretty close to done. I've got these factories pretty close to done. Yeah, lots of spare home robots there. Yeah. How are we doing on the factory robots? You notice I've added 6 more factories. Yeah, that's a thing. That is definitely a thing. And we are seeing a few. We have a few in storage. Not a lot, but a few. And I will take a few for sure. I will definitely take a few for sure. No symbols up here. That makes me very happy. That means that we're not running short. And let's see. Over here, virtual reality. VR education time. This is probably where we're going to need to put in a little bit of work. So we got 0, 1, 0, 5, 4, 0. Yeah, that's not good. Let's take our last few minutes here. We'll beef these guys up a little bit, and you know, make sure everything's good with them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, now for the greens. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, and we gotta do 5. Come on, game. I know it's hurting really bad now. Me and the game have certain discussions, right? 11. Oh, I didn't leave enough room for him. 12, 13, 14, 15. I'll fix you in a second, dude. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. There we go. All right. Good job. Good job. All right. You can just come right on over there. All right. So that's gonna beef that up severely. So that will now allow us to get in our next row of dudes. Yep. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, for every 8 we put in of them, we only do 4 of these. Why? Because 4 of these are going to feed these, and 4 of these have got to feed our next VR station. So Down here, VR education. You betcha. And for some reason, I made the road too small. Don't know why. So we'll just fix that. Yep, there we go. In fact, I made the road too small this way too, so we're gonna fix that. Just in case I need like 2 more. There we go. And something like that. And now put in my VR education. And because I'm doing that, I now got to come in here and I got to do a couple more. Because we can't be having it like that. And this is a bit of a risk. I'm causing a lot of traffic all of a sudden here. And this is one I still haven't got 100% efficient yet. Let's call it that. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you're definitely gonna need more of these because I just like flooded the market big time. And we're gonna fix that. And believe it or not, they are definitely gonna complain about this. So we definitely gotta fix this. So we put in the CO2 for all the goodies. Really, there's a power pole there? Well, all right, that's fine. All right, yep. 4, 5, 6, 7. You're messing up my flow here, dude. Messing up my flow. Yep. Oh, yeah. You guys are all messing up my flow, man. Really? Really? Listen. Power pole. Let's talk. You get over. Okay, so with that, I'm going to bring it back. Last 2 seconds. We're at the 30-minute mark. This will take a little time to fill out, and then we'll bring it back to show you the 17. I mean, we're at 16.6. I mean, that's only another 1,000 people. Should happen, no problem. We'll see you in a sec. Well, okay, and with all the buildings filled, we're about 200 short, but that's okay. I'll take that. We'll fix 200 short for 1750 on the next episode, because on the next episode, what are we doing? We're gonna plug this in. You betcha. We're gonna plug this in. This will be the last neighborhood we plug in. Now, I'm still debating. I am slightly debating District 3. I didn't have to destroy all of District 3 to get this in. I might try and do something with it. Haven't decided yet. Don't hold me to it. The goal was 20,000 people, and, if I can kind of do something with this as a bonus, I might. That's because... Hey, I mean, it's just sitting there. We might be able to do something with it. But in this case, that's going to wrap up this episode. Next episode, of course, we're going to push for 20K. We're going to get the rest of this neighborhood up. Of course, when it does, boom, I just finished putting in the food processing, so it should be good to go to handle that. So between that food processing and this food processing, this neighborhood definitely will be taken care of. We'll throw in another stadium, probably in one of the blocks here, that will handle that and all their needs. And I think all the other factories are already at their maximum capacity. I will probably check VR education one more time and maybe the robots one more time just to make sure they got like an extra factory. But in any case, that's it. I'm Max. This, of course, is InfraSpace. The experiment continued. And I will see you on the next one. Take care.